Hey guys, Chef Wu Can here. Today I'm not wearing my chef jacket. Obviously it's a little warmer, so please excuse the appearance. But today we're going to make a very popular dish, an old dish, but we're going to spice it up and add a couple of ingredients. We're going to make beef with broccoli, but we're going to make it with flank steak, which is a better grade of beef. Your family deserves the best, because today, with prices going up, everybody turned to Asian food, Chinese food takeout. It was cheaper at the time, but now Chinese takeout is getting just as expensive as other places where you're going to eat. So we may pay $14 for beef with broccoli, and you're not getting the best grade of ingredients. With Chef Wu Can today, you're going to get the best grade, and I'm going to show you how to make it and even eat cheaper. We bought a flank steak, $14 for a pound and a half of flank steak. We cut it in 3 strips. We took 1 strip and we froze the other 2 strips, and basically we have flank steak sliced very thin, and we're going to marinate it, and I'll show you how to marinate it. We have the broccoli, 1 crown, a bunch of crowns, one head, and we blanched it. We have fresh garlic, not garlic powder. We'll be using a little sweet hoisin sauce, a little oyster sauce, a little dark soy sauce for a little coloring, caramel coloring, a little sriracha sauce, and then we're going to add some white pepper to the marinade of the beef, a little Shao Shing wine, a little garlic powder, and to bind it all together, we're going to add some cornstarch to the beef. All right, so watch what we do and you'll be really amazed, and you'll be saving a lot of money. All right, so we have the beef. All right, so basically what we want to do is add some white pepper. Why white pepper? White pepper, although it's strong, it's not a heavy strong flavor like black pepper, and you're probably going to see this at most Asian restaurants on the table. A sprinkle of garlic powder. The garlic powder in the marinade is better from a dry standpoint, because if you use fresh garlic, it may not penetrate all the meat altogether. A dash of Shao Shing wine, or your favorite Chardonnay, and we'll sprinkle it with a little bit of cornstarch, about a half a tablespoon. And we'll add about a shot of thin soy sauce. And I'm using Healthy Boy brand thin soy sauce. So basically, what we're going to do here is just basically marinate it together. You don't get this in the restaurant. They don't do this for you. So you're getting a high quality cut of beef, right? Your family deserves that. You're going to marinate it so it's very flavorful, and we'll set it aside. So in cooking, Chinese cooking, basically it's the preparation that's all done. This has been cut, individual crowns made. We parboiled it till it's emerald green color, because if it's emerald green color, it's not going to be overcooked and it's not going to be undercooked. And we want to cook it to around 90% done, because when we toss it in with all the other sauces, there's going to be additional cooking. So that 10% will be the additional cooking. So you're not going to overcook the vegetables at all. Okay? The beef the same way. We're going to make this 85% cooked. All right? Because then we're going to add it to the sauce, and that's going to require additional cooking so the sauce grabs onto the beef, and you're going to have a nice flavorful cut of beef. Okay? So let that marinate for a little bit. We'll remove the chopping board. We have the butane stove. We have a seasoned high carbon steel wok. Why high carbon steel? High carbon steel, like a regular cast iron grill, will give you, after each use, a non-stick surface. And that's natural. Today, with all the non-stick pans that are out there, it's all basically sprayed on, no matter how you look at it. So as you cook at high temperature on a nonstick pan, a little bit of that coating will come off and you'll be ingesting that. And it'll be difficult. It doesn't discharge from your body right away. I don't know if it's going to discharge from your body at all. So basically, you want a nonstick surface that is really natural, all right? So nothing's going to go in your body. So you can actually use this at a high flame. So I'm using a butane stove, but if you have a gas stove, you can use it very high, and you don't have to worry about it, okay? I use olive oil. Olive oil is a natural olive oil. The canola, vegetable, corn oil, vegetable oil, peanut oil, it's all processed. Once they process the oil, it's not very good for your body. So olive oil in the purest form is the best. You may ask about high flash point. Yes, it has a high flash point, but for the time that you spend stir frying, you won't have to really worry about that, okay? So we'll turn it on high, right? We'll wait till the pan gets hot, and then we'll add a little bit of olive oil. In terms of regular olive oil or extra virgin, that's really up to you. But no matter which way, whatever you ingest, it's always good for you, okay? So remember, we're going to cook the beef 85% done. We want to leave that extra 15% when we combine all the ingredients together for further cooking. So you're not going to get an overcooked piece of beef. And when you spend the money on flank steak, you don't want to waste that. Good beef, making it overcooked. We added about a quarter cup of cornstarch, of olive oil. So now we'll add the beef. And you're going to basically stir fry. Now, whenever you cook beef, you're going to get a brownish, grayish color. And in most cases, it's not going to be look very appetizing. And that's why you have the dark soy sauce. That's, even though it says soy sauce, it might be misleading. It's not really soy sauce. It's to provide a nice caramel color. Okay, so we'll take it out. Now let's make the sauce. Sauce is about a quarter cup of water. Or if you have chicken broth available, you can use chicken broth to give it more flavor. We'll get it boiling. Okay. So this is our sauce. Now you can have a lot of sauce because you're going to have a lot of gravy, and that's good with rice anytime you do it. Or you can do it with very little sauce. You can have dry. That's really up to you. So I use about half a tablespoon of cornstarch. Add a little water. And this is my slurry sauce. This is what's going to thicken the final sauce together. The thicker it is, the more it will cling to the beef and the broccoli. Alright, so we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of oyster sauce. So this is our salty. We want to offset it with a sweet, right? So we have hoisin sauce. Okay, so we want to offset it with a sweet, so we'll do about the same equal portions of oyster sauce and soy sauce, right? Then we'll doctor it up a little bit with a little bit of garlic. And maybe we're going to add some Sriracha sauce. Alright, so it doesn't look much right now, but once you add a little coloring, a little thickener, It's going to be really nice. So we'll mix it all together. Right? Make sure you let it cook so that the garlic fuses with the sauce, so you get a little bit of the garlic taste. We'll add a little bit of Shao Shing wine, a dash. Excuse me. Okay. And then let that cook for a little bit, because you want all the flavors to infuse together. Alright, so we got the sauce. It's infusing, it's boiling. Alright, just keep the cornstarch on the side just in case we want to taste a little bit. Make sure the flavor is good. It's good. Spicy. And spicy during the hot weather is good for you. Alright, so let's thicken it up now. We'll thicken it up. And let's add some color. So you saw what, a teaspoon of coloring? It gets a little darker. Nice and thick. If you want a little darker, you can add a little bit more of the dark soy sauce. It's a nice luster color. Okay. Now we'll add the beef. Now we'll add the broccoli. Now we'll just stir fry it. So you have a garlicky, spicy beef with broccoli. Make sure it's tossed in the gravy. Right? Notice you still have the emerald green color on the vegetables. That's what you want. You're cooking it pretty well. Now you gotta consider I'm on the butane stove, so it's a little bit less power, less heat. Alright, so that's it. So we'll shut it off. We'll scoop it on the dish. And here we go. Your beef with broccoli for about $7. This is at retail price. This is me going to the store and buying it. They're buying it by bulk. They're paying wholesale. So not bad for a family of 4. You save a lot of money. So I hope that you're able to see how easy it is to make. And if you have the patience, you know, you can actually make this yourself. Right? So, Chef Who Can, you can too. Go to my website, www.chefwhocan.com. I have also written a cookbook, the You Can Do It cookbook, Asian cookbook by Chef Who Can. And in it, it contains 25 simple and easy recipes, my own. I'm not taking another person's recipe and taking out an ingredient or adding an ingredient and claiming it's mine. This is all my original recipes. At the same time, basically, my book explains to you not only the recipe, but why we do what we do on the recipe, why we add certain vegetables, why do we have certain time, why is it called al dente, why is the emerald green color. And it basically explains this, because the more you understand the recipe, the easier it is for you to make the dish. So I'm on an Amazon ebook, and you can search it under Chef Who Can or the You Can Do It Asian cookbook. All right? And I appreciate your help. And if you're interested in watching more of my videos, and I'll be coming out with much more, please subscribe to my video, my YouTube video, and you'll be notified of the next video that comes up. All right? But this is summertime, so a lot of the dishes that I'll be portraying will be simple, easy, refreshing dishes for the summer heat. All right? So thank you very much. And to all my subscribers out there, thank you for your support. And I hope you continue with that support. Tell your friends about me, because if Chef Who Can, you can too. And please think about my cookbook, my first one, first published. So now I'm an author. All right? So aloha from the state of Maryland. Thank you. Bye-bye.